Today's episode of the More You Know podcast is brought to you by CrowdQuestion, a brand new social communication platform focused on connecting crowds to bring everyone closer to their community, as well as enhancing any occasion. Rather than being a social media platform focused on content and advertising, they're focused on communication and connection. Learn more about the platform and download the app free at crowdquestion.com.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.
Today I want to go through the cycle of fear that Patrick Morley discusses in his book The Man in the Mirror. Fear is a natural human emotion, and in reality it's unavoidable. It's tied to our nervous system and a part of our fight or flight mechanism, meaning that it's just a part of life. But with this being said, the concept of fear is a spectrum dictated by perspective and awareness. What this means is that how you view and handle fear is dictated by your thoughts and emotions, which then dictate your actions. Some fears can be realistic, others can be entirely unrealistic, and the amount of fear correlating with the level of severity always varies. But regardless of the fears you face in life, you can work to get through them and better manage them. And this is done entirely through having the proper perspective and awareness. You must not only know what you fear, but also handle it in the proper way. And because of this, I want to elaborate on the cycle of fear, so you can have a better understanding of fear that you go through. So the first step of the cycle of fear is reality, and this could be a perceived reality that may be unrealistic. But what happens here is that you take notice of something that you fear. Then at this point, the first step causes the second step, which is response. Here reality sets in and we respond in fear, and this is a form of an emotional and physical response that comes from your fight or flight mechanism. Your heart rate could be increasing, you could be facing anxiety mentally, along with feeling other mental and physical aspects of fear. And the response then sparks the third step, which is the result. And this result can vary based on how you want to handle the fear. But when handling it negatively, you start to sink into your fear. And to get through this sinking feeling, you then reach the fourth step, which is the return. And at this point, you find something to center yourself, whether it be faith in a higher power, perspective surrounding the fear, or action steps to take to get over the fear, which then leads to the fifth and final step being rescue. And here at this point, you find a way to get through your fear from returning in the previous step by using faith, gaining the proper perspective, or taking the right actions. No matter who you are or what you're pursuing, you're going to face fears in life. It's something that you can overcome or something that can be crippling. And at the end of the day, it's determined by your perspective and awareness surrounding the fear. You must be aware of the fears that you have, and then do what's necessary to overcome them. And luckily, by having awareness surrounding the cycle of fear, you can ensure you're going through the proper process to overcome your fears. And increasing the strength you have to overcome your fears will provide your life immense value in a multitude of ways, including your performance, relationships, and much more. And along with that, it will no doubt assist with making a tremendous impact in this world and crafting a life of significance. I hope this talk makes a positive impact in your life. Please subscribe to the podcast wherever you are listening or watching it. Check out other episodes. Leave a review. Follow the podcast on social media at More You Know Pod. And sign up for CrowdQuestion to ask me questions about the episode. Again, thank you for listening as we propel through podcasting with the More You Know.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.